Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another classic Monogram unboxing. The Turtle! Yeah, so you guys, at least most of you folks out there, seem to really enjoy when I unbox the old vintage Monogram kits, which I get because, heck, the reason why I bought them is because this is a little slice of my childhood. A little bit of a weird backstory with this one. When I was a kid, I was probably like 6, 7, 8 years old, something like that. I bought the first version of this kit. The first time I bought this kit, I should say. And painted it with the red nacelle. Right, yeah. Here's how weird I am. Eventually, while I still had that kit completely built and on my display case, which my display case, I use that term very loosely, was just, I think, a bunch of 2x4s nailed to the wall in my bedroom closet. I went ahead and got another one of these, and instead of the red, I painted that green. Because why? I don't know. I've always been a little bit different. But yeah, everywhere that it was red, I painted green. So I had one that was all with the red, which would be authentic. And I had one with the green. I don't know why. Anyways, alright. So, typical Monogram. 1/48 scale unassembled model kit. First long side. Bada boom. Showing a completed kit. Short end. And this is kit number 6838 with the star again. I've got a couple of these with the star. I'm not 100% sure what the star means. If you guys out there know, let me know, please. The Republic P-47D Bolt was a heavily armed, fast, high-altitude interceptor plane flown by the U.S. Army Air Corps. This 1/48 scale model is complete in every detail. Every detail? We'll see, Monogram. It's molded in color with clear plastic canopy and has a wingspan of 10 inches, 10 and 7/16 inches. Kit includes pilot and decal sheet with authentic insignia. Details may be painted to match photos on box, or you can use green instead of red. Cement and paint not included. Alright. Let's check it out. And I really want to thank everybody out there that's been subscribing. Honestly, the subscriptions has gone through the roof. I've almost doubled, actually, the amount of subscribers over the past month, which, isn't a whole heck of a lot because you guys are still kind of trickling in. But to me, that means absolutely everything. Thank you very much for being here. So, if you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Awesome way to support the channel. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. Before I get too far, copyright on this kit is 1983. And we'll see when this one was actually made, or at least get a decent idea. Alright, clear canopy. Actually not too bad for being an older Monogram mold. Fairly clear. I'm trying to get it so it catches the light there, but yeah, not bad. Very yellowed instructions. I haven't looked at this kit yet. When I got it, the plastic was already off of it. So, I'm not the first person to look in here, but it's the first time that I've looked in here. And I get to bring you guys along for the adventure. Some old 1980s air. Trapped in there. Smells like cigarettes and the Reagan administration. Alright. First off, don't know why that is in there. A little strange. But okay. Loose fuselage halves, which is probably what used to be on these sprues. Now I wonder why. Huh. Yeah, I think that these used to be connected to this sprue. Okay, so I guess that explains it a little bit better. Anyways, 2 loose fuselage halves. Ordered in the classic Monogram silver. Which, when I was a kid, before I actually started painting the entire airframe of my models, the silver was greatly appreciated. Fits probably not too bad, but terrible in others. And again, it's been so long since I've built this kit that, well, let's just say, dinosaurs were roaming the earth back then. I don't remember how well this kit went together. Nor would my gravy brain back then have been able to process, probably, how this kit went together anyways. Raised panel lines, as to be expected. Alright, let's just open the bag all the way. Alright, front cowl, 850 caliber machine guns, molded directly into the wings. Again, raised panel lines. Typical monogram, again, just enough detail to keep me happy. Monogram models, all rights reserved. Doesn't have a date on there. But of course, I think the most accurate date is going to be the print date on the decals. Got a couple of little 250-pound bombs. Landing gear. That is the tail landing gear. It looks like one of our gear covers fell off in the bag, so I'll have to be careful of that. Bottom of one of the wings. Yeah, see, that's just fine. I don't know, the older I get, it seems like the less patience I have to put a lot of detail on these kits. More landing gear cover, instrument panel. A little bit of detail on there. Engine, again, very classic 1970s and 80s monogram. Bottom of the other wing, let's see, that would be starboard side wing. Horizontal stabilizer. Looks like the top of a drop tank. It's a belly tank for sure. P-47s had these little hollow drop tanks on the belly because they sat so low. So that is a P-47 specific drop tank only. There is the pilot, which again, monogram pilots from the day weren't too bad. Certainly better than a lot of things that I've seen come out of Airfix from back in the day. Other horizontal stabilizer. Cockpit tub. Oh yeah, I actually kind of remember this because I remember thinking it was kind of strange that the seat was actually molded in with the cockpit tub. But that's okay. And a bunch of the little bits and pieces in here. Another part of our landing gear cover. Landing gear door, another landing gear door. And wow, there is just... I think most of this is flash, but I'm definitely going to be careful. I'm certainly not throwing anything out until the kit is built. So that might actually be for the propeller. So I definitely don't want to lose that. Yep, pretty sure I called it. I think that's for the propeller. Alright, instructions. These suckers are heavily stained. Like, they are brown. This looks way older than 1983. And the copyrights are 1967 and 1983. I actually have the 1967 version of this kit. Maybe I should show that to you guys as well. Alright, so I got the typical explanation of what the P-47 is, its roles, stuff like that. Your model depicts the total a P-47D assigned to the 509th Fighter Squadron, 405th Fighter Group of the 9th Air Force. Cute. Alright, so it's going to start you off with the engine as opposed to the cockpit. However, the cockpit is the very next step. And it looks like the cockpit is all of 3 parts. Tub, control stick, an instrument panel. Okay, oh, look at that. There's it. That part number 3 for the propeller. Nice. All right, very, very simple kit. Extremely simple kit, which is fine because, I mean, where you lack in parts, you can make up for in artistic painting, weathering, stuff like that. I think that the things like that, I think even these simple kits are elevated immensely if the actual process is just done right. And there is all of our instructions for the decals. Decals, decals, depending on where you're from. And before I turn these over to see what kind of condition they're in, which I don't have a lot of faith in them, unfortunately, let's see when the print date is so we can guesstimate how old this kit is. Alright, so the decals were printed in January of 1985. So, yeah, in less than a month, they are going to be 40 years old. Jeez. And that's probably about got this kit the first time. Actually, the decals look really, really good. I'm kind of surprised. Oh yeah, not too shabby at all. I don't see any obvious cracking. Decals seem to be fairly in register. They don't look like they were printed by a dot matrix printer. These decals, not only the condition, but the quality is way better than that F80 that I just unboxed a couple weeks ago. And these are older. Imagine that. All right. There you have it, another vintage kit by Monogram. Really glad that you guys are enjoying this. I mean, this has really been like a little trip down memory lane for me. I've been buying these kits for quite a while on eBay, mostly because I remember them from my childhood, and now that I have slightly better building skills for these bad boys, I'm kind of enjoying, I don't know, building them the right way, as opposed to the way I used to slam them together with tube glue when I was 7 or 8 years old. These really can be some decent models. Anyways, again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. Best way to support this channel. It's completely free. You can change your mind at any time, and it really helps me out. It tells YouTube that maybe I'm doing something at least a little entertaining, even if not so much informative, but I hope you get a little bit of knowledge from me. Until next time, guys, love you all, God bless, and we'll see you soon. Happy building.